like a lot of the, at the end on the ground, he takes a heavy shot as well. And this is becoming a familiar script for some of these top riders. And to your point, Mac, even though it is a draft round, these bulls don't care. They're just going out every day to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we've already spoke about the bull power, but this is championship round type of bull, Ty.
I love seeing, you know, he's doing everything he can not to slap that bull. Watch these bullfighters. Now, this is why they're the best in the world. And, I mean, it took him forever to get out of there, and you see him just stay with it. And they're all in position. Look at Shorty, making sure he's not hung up. And then you see Jesse step in there and hold his ears for 2 seconds, buying all the time in the world. They just don't give up. And I'll tell you what, that is top notch right there.
Well,
and should be.
His rope is really, really loose rope here, guys.
He gets worked off of that rope. That was a great call in the moment from Shorty Gorham. Nailed usually a bull everyone gets along with, Mac, but in this instance, Machado might have cost himself a qualified ride.
No question, and could have cost himself some serious injury. That is one thing you have got to have, stay in one solid place. You watch as his rope slides across that bull's back, and he takes a pretty good stomping because of it anyway. But when you get a little off to the side or whatever, you've got to have that consistent anchor point to pick up on to be able to move yourself back to center. And if your bull rope comes with you, that is dangerous.
Things still could go Machado's way. He's currently in 11th overall, so he's got a bit of a cushion if he's able, but that does not look good right now. I'm just going to go out and give it all. The touch happens, and then after the landing, we're all witness to the fact that Cody Teal can clearly barely stand.
You know, same thing. I talked to him in the locker room, and it's amazing that, you know, the toughness that this guy has both physically and mentally. You know, I knew he destroyed his knee last night, and I know what it feels like to have a destroyed knee. And he was like, no, it's fine. We're gonna wrap it up, and it's fine. You know, he really acted like there's nothing going on, and he comes out here and he tries to gut it out, and you know, that's really like going into a fight with one arm tied behind your back.
Well, it's his right knee, and you watch as he drops to the inside of that spin, and you wonder if that's part of the reason, if it not being able to use that right side the way that he's accustomed to.
I'm going to give you the order of the buck-offs. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here we go. Front. Ever so close. Dalton Castle. Oh, boy, look at that. Jesse Byrne put himself in between Fearless and Dalton Castle. Took a shot in the back. Another example of how these bullfighters are willing to go into harm's way to protect a rider.
Well, this is just what he didn't need to do. Now watch these Hail Marys he's throwing. Now each one of those that he throws, the next one becomes harder. There the bull kicks him as he's leaving. Don't think this bull don't know exactly where his hind feet are. Now watch Jesse Byrne come in. He can tell that he's stunned from getting kicked leaving there like that. Jesse grabs a hold of him, gets him out of the way, and takes the shot.
Wow. There's the knot.
Move! Move! Keep moving! Keep moving! Keep riding! Get over there! Keep riding! Keep riding!
Tough landing for Knapp. And then Frank Newsom gets run over as Air Assault heads for the outgate. Shades of night number 2. Or excuse me, night number 1 when Frank got hit.
Take a look at these bullfighters right here. See the guys sitting there easy. You know, Frank's got to look like an easier target. He got set in position, and you see his feet kind of get tangled up right here.
Well, and he had to hold him as long as he could because Scotty was still right there. That's another huge thing that these bullfighters do all the time.
I couldn't agree more. Here he goes. Oh, Deaconator forces a quick slap from Michael Lane. And then, yep, once again, the bullfighters where they need to be, throwing themselves in harm's way.
Guys are awesome. Big bull score too, 45 1/4, and that's the thing, you know, as a fan of Michael Lane, you're like, oh man, this guy deserves one of these great rides at the World Finals, but it doesn't matter what you deserve. You have got to earn it.
Another tough landing. Michael Lane has had a few of those. And
that's close right there.
Wow, Cody Webster, what an athletic maneuver.
The teamwork that those guys display is what always impresses me.
This is now Leandro Machado aboard Crazy Times. Had to pull his spur out of the signage there. That might have been scary had he not gotten his boot out. Crazy Times turfs him at 4.4.
Good bull here too, and you know, this is one of those bulls that got pretty close and just runs him back, and you think he's gonna buck him off to the outside, and then the bull turns back kind of right on top of him. Now his foot's hung in the sign, and that's a scary place to be.
Yeah, really, the bullfighters did a good job making themselves look like an easier target there for a second to let him get his foot out of there.
See if he can handle it all aboard Deaconator.
Heel's going to be slow. This bull's got an attitude.
He's down. And once again, the bullfighters, what an excellent job to draw Deaconator's attention away from a very slow-moving Cody Teal.
You know, this is really like going into a fight with one arm tied behind your back, and such a talent, Cody Teal. But watch Cody Webster come in here and just make himself look like a slower target than the fallen bull rider, and he just stays just a step ahead. And if that bull decides not to follow, look at Jesse's right there, Frank's right there. They got that bull severely confused.
This is the first rider we've seen on the clock, and he nods.
I don't know if he started with it, but he's got his spur in that rope deep, boys. Here we go.
What a great job by Shorty to notice that. Then we could all see it once he got off to the side, and that spur was stuck in the rope.
Yeah, I mean, he was hanging by nothing but the spur attached to the rope. And like Shorty said, I don't know if he left with it, because that's the thing. You can catch your spur and your rope anytime throughout the course of the ride. You just can't leave the chute with it that way. There's a lot of effort on display, and that spur being hung in the rope definitely helped him being stuck that far into his hand.
Stetson Lawrence has not excelled at the World Finals in the past. And he is now 0 for 3 this year. Tested crazy out there looking for targets.
Those bullfighters just chewed that one up, man. That was awesome.
This is cool to watch on the replay. Cody Webster has a very small gap to shoot. Stetson's having trouble. He's just, you know, he's riding nothing but the kick, leaning straight back, only focusing on the kick. Watch Cody Webster right here.
Wow.
Man, I mean, that's just how you do it right there. And it's only a split second he has. This bull rider's a sitting duck. That bull sees him, got him in the sights, and Cody Webster makes that bull pick his head up and say, hey, maybe you are an easier target. And Cody says, nah, I just look like an easier target. That was cool.
Bull riding's version, or a bullfighter version, of threading the needle.
Hey everybody, Matt West here. Thanks for watching the PBR's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to catch all the top moments from the professional bull riders. While you're at it, make sure you download the Ride Pass app and catch all of the PBR action today.